Get on it. Alright, Cryptids, what is going on? It is me, Mississippi Gonzo Grunge, aka Breadcorn. Today we're going to be looking at the Nagasaki Street Blazer, which is based off of the normal Blazer, but you know, this is more of a street variant, you know, all that. You got the nice stretched out frame. It is based off of the Yamaha 450 ATV, and it is based off of a 700. But it's actually a 700 Honda XX, which, those of y'all that know what I'm talking about, then hey, congratulations. I could have gotten the letters mixed up. It's either EX or XX. I can't remember which one it is, but you know. Whatever it is, such as, you know, ignore it. But this is what I actually like about it, is that, you know, it pops wheelies really easily. As long as you keep the, you know, as long as you don't hit deep water, then, you know, it's perfectly fine. But it does crawl over whatever you throw at it, for the most part. But when it comes to getting across deep stuff like this, you know, do gas it. This bike does not like the deep water. Well, it's like any other ATVs. It just doesn't care for the deep water whatsoever. Got to find a new pathway up. But yeah, this is actually one of the better off-road performing ATVs for the most part. So like if I had to classify the ATVs and dirt bikes, like which one performs better off-road, this one is great for all-around off-roading. For the most part. And then there's the BF 400, which that one's really good for a dirt bike, which I got to get around to reviewing that one. I still got a bunch of vehicles, you know, to get around to off-roading. Yeah, like I said, this thing does not like the deep water. It can't stand it. It does have a fair amount of customization. I would have liked to see more with it. But I will say this, if they're doing ATVs in GTA 6, give us a Banshee. That's what I wanted. I've always wanted to see a Banshee and a three-wheeler get added into this game. I gotta be careful around this part. This is the bike trail, and I don't like taking ATVs around here for obvious reasons. Hit the brake. Whew, stuck that landing. Easy does it. I'm just doing this to show how great it is off-roading. But it does take across a lot of things very easily. Where's my bike? Where's my bike? Oh. Oh, there it is. My mistake. Okay, note to self, don't go up that way. Get out of the bushes. Thank you. So, okay, that was my mistake. That was operator error and not on the bike. You know, some people really don't like how this bike handles, but when I say skill issue, I say no. This bike will test you, by all means. It's going to test you. Get out of here. I'll tell you this much. I have actually seen people hit a deer with an ATV. Not pretty. That's kind of why I avoid riding motorcycles at night. I don't do night riding. I just don't. Because it's like, oh, what the it's like, oh, look, I'm riding along, having a good time. Was that a deer that just ran out in front of me? Yes, it was. Why is my ATV in shambles? Why am I laying on the ground with broken bones? Well, you hit the deer, that's why. Which I have seen, not pretty. Worst I've ever seen was someone had to get airlifted. So that was pretty bad. So I just avoid riding at night in general. Right through the deep water, up and over. Oh, by the way, this thing can actually turn backflips, which I'm going to show in a moment, if I can actually pull it off. It's got speed. See? And that's not... See, that right there would actually fuck you up IRL. So that was a bit of a mistake on my end, but yes, it can do backflips. Turns backflips quite well. Hill climbing, not a problem. Because I have taken this. This is actually what I call my Mount Chiliad bike, because it will get up Mount Chiliad like it's nobody's business. I better not do that. That's ignorance. That's a bad idea waiting to happen. Yeah, I better not go up that way. That's a bad idea waiting to happen. But, you know, good idea, bad idea. Oh, it looks good on paper. Executed IRL, it's a bad idea. It was a terrible idea. It was an idea worthy of... like, even Enos wouldn't do that. Even Roscoe P. Coltrane would look at you and go, you're a dipstick. So, yeah, don't attempt doing that. So, yeah, I will say this. This vehicle is not for the faint of heart. It will test you. Because if you're not careful, you'll spin out. And that's all she wrote. But, yeah, I think it would be nice if we actually had a Banshee in this game. Maybe they'll release one this summer. You know, it's hoping that they will. You know, there's some hope that they'll actually release one. You know, I could be wrong. You know, it would be nice because, you know, Banshees are just, you know, to me they're my favorite ATV. You know, that's just an ATV you don't buy, you know, you just buy it, you know, just for nostalgia purposes and, you know, general BS behavior. It's like, oh, look, I got a Banshee. Look at me, I'm popping wheelies. Oh, that looks like Smokey Bear. That is Smokey Bear. Now I gotta run from him. You get, like, Banshees are just black Air Force energy, alright? Point blank. They're black Air Force energy. You hop on one and all of a sudden it's like, I'm going to run from the police now. So it happens. I'm going to try to make it up Mount Chiliad with this thing. I'm not guaranteeing it. But I have conquered Mount Chiliad with this thing before. Please let me up. See, here's the thing. As long as you keep speed, it will go. Come on, push it, push it. Come on, get up it. I know you can do it. Come on. Get. Come on. Yeah, mule. Get up there. I don't know why I called it a mule, but still. And it made it. That's a mountain lion. But yes. It can't climb Mount Chiliad, and there's several other spots I could have taken it up, but I wanted to play it safe. Maybe when I go to review the BF400, I'll take it up one of the more gnarlier spots that me and Slade found years ago. Because Mount Chiliad, even though it's kind of been overplayed in off-road content, there's a lot of good areas that it will push you. And even then, we try to beat it in stock with stock, like bone stock off-road vehicles we found roaming around Paleto Bay and Blaine County and Sandy Shores. It was fun while it lasted. But I'm going to stop it right here, but you know, such as it is. Now then, if you enjoyed today's video, please do shoot the like button with a grip skiddly. And as always, comment down below what type of ATVs that you would like to see added into GTA. Whether it be current and online or in 6. Whatever your choice is, but whatever the case may be, do smash the subscribe button today and click the notification bell icon to stay up to date, because I do officially live stream now every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, anywhere between 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. starting at Central Standard Time. So as always, y'all have a great day and a ballin' weekend. Don't do anything stupid. I'll be seeing y'all around for the next off-road review, and as always, y'all take care.